Just 55 days to go into the official start of hurricane season. The team at Colorado State University released their first outlook this morning.
Hard to believe that we're talking about it, but always good to be prepared. And they are forecasting another above average season. Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley is putting this all into perspective for us tonight.
Yeah, first off, if you're new to Florida and facing your first hurricane season, it's important to note that meteorologists look at the forecast from Colorado State each and every year. They've been forecasting hurricane seasons for the last 39 years. Now, the last 6 seasons have been considered above average. And earlier this morning, we learned from CSU that they're forecasting 2022 to make that 7 straight years of above normal storms. I spoke to the lead forecaster, Dr. Phil Klutzbaugh, about what we need to know this season.
We're predicting a total of 19 named storms. Of those 19, 9 becoming hurricanes, and of those 9, 4 becoming major Category 3, 4, 5 hurricanes.
Colorado State University meteorologists spend months putting together their yearly forecast. They look at everything from historical data to current observations to climate forecast models and see how that information fits together in the bigger picture.
And unfortunately, this year looks more like what we've typically seen prior to an active season.
Klutzbaugh says the above normal forecast has a lot to do with conditions closer towards La Nina this summer.
The latest outlook from NOAA for August through October, which is the peak of the season, gives the odds of El Nino at only 10%. So it does seem unlikely that we will have El Nino for the peak of this year's season.
Let's break down El Nino. That refers to a pattern known to bring conditions that tear up hurricanes and keep them from forming. Enter La Nina. This is the pattern that we've seen the last several years and leads to enhanced activity. Let's put past years into perspective. 2020 was the most active hurricane season on record. 2021, the 3rd most active, and the Florida Peninsula had minimal impacts.
It certainly had some impacts, but given what's been around, Florida has dodged a lot of the bullets. A lot of the stuff has gone just a little farther west. Obviously, Sally brought some pretty significant impacts in 2020, but a lot of the other storms have gone obviously further west into Louisiana. But certainly, in an average season, especially if it's an above normal season, the odds for Florida being impacted are fairly elevated.
And the CSU forecast has a 95% chance of a named storm being within 50 miles of the Florida coastline this summer. That's about 10% above climatological averages. Now, another update will come back in June, and then we'll update again in July and August. But remember, we tell you this to prepare you now so you don't panic later if a storm does come our way later this summer. As we lead up to hurricane season, Fox 4 will lead to more comprehensive coverage to help you get you and your family ready.